Hello everyone, it's the Wizard Dude again, and now I'm going to review another episode. And this one comes from one of my favorite cartoons of all time, and also my favorite Disney show of all time, known as Phineas and Ferb, which I might do a full review of that show later. Well, matter of fact, I'm definitely going to do it. Phineas and Ferb, if my videos on my channel didn't exist, they'd invent it. Anyway, the episode I'm going to talk about today is Summer Belongs to You, which is one of my favorite episodes of the show. It was July or August 2012 when I first watched this, and it was an hour-long experience that I enjoyed every single minute of it. So the plot is Phineas and Ferb go with Candace, Isabella, Buford, and Baljeet around the world to take advantage of summer solstice's long day with the different time zones. And of course, there's the fact that Perry is going after Doofenshmirtz, who's trying to connect with his daughter Vanessa. Doofenshmirtz trying to bond with his daughter. He does that a lot in the show, even here. Okay, so they decide to do it. Linda and Lawrence are all going to be off, so Candace is in charge as usual. And since they're going around the world, Stacy wants them to say hello to her cousins in Japan. Tokyo, Japan, that is. And there was a song as we fix the wing and start the plane, guest starring Clay Aiken for Phineas' stunt singer, and you're never gonna guess, Chaka Khan for Ferb's stunt singer. And so when they reach Tokyo, Ferb says, "Hello, we are friends of Stacy" in Japanese. I don't know how to say the whole thing. And then this crazy anime stuff happens, whilst Doofenshmirtz takes Vanessa to Tokyo Tower. She goes down after Perry handles him and Monogram, and she was surprised to see Ferb, who goes, "Vanessa?" So she decides to go with them. But unfortunately, after all the anime dancing, the caramel dancing, and the leak spin, and polka with Hatsune Miku, they unfortunately catapult off and accidentally crash in the Himalayas in Nepal. Which they finally meet Klimpaloon, the old-timey bathing suit creature that lives in the Himalayas and got his own episode. I might do that later, too. Fortunately, all hope was not lost, as Baljeet's Uncle Sabu made rubber bands rubber ball. It was, rubber bands and rubber balls. That kind of stuff. I know I said balls. Anyway. Hey. They tie the rubber band balls to a plane which they use to bounce around the world in a song, going for places like Spain, in the Netherlands, you name it. But they end up landing in Paris, where the plane falls in the water. That wasn't good. And Buford reveals he can speak French, whilst Ferb goes off with Vanessa, and Isabella tries to get Phineas to notice her through a song, City of Love. Very beautiful song. I maybe should do a music video of that one day. Meanwhile, all Phineas wants to think about is fixing the plane, much to Isabella's dismay. And then Ferb gives Vanessa some advice, which is, if you love someone very much, you have to meet them halfway. So she decides to meet her father, Doofenshmirtz, halfway. And then when he got back to Phineas, she went off somewhere else, and Isabella's head explodes, which was kind of funny. You had to see her finally snap. Doing stuff like a boy, a girl, alone in the City of Love. I thought romance was a foregone conclusion. And apparently Jeremy, Candace's boyfriend, is in Paris too. And he was with another girl, which saddened Candace's heart before they took off in the plane boat with the baguette and everything. And get stranded on some kind of island while looking at the sunset. This disenchants Phineas, but Isabella, of all people, decides to remind him, that's not the Phineas Flynn I fell into the situation with. So they end up making a giant paper airplane with a slingshot. It takes them back to Danville, but there's the road construction in the way, and then Buford gives them back their bikes, including Baljeet's, I can't remember. But Candace doesn't get hers stolen, so she has to take the trike. kind of weird to see Phineas snap, yelling, "Gather trike!" That was kind of off character for him. Anyway, when they cross the gap, they finally make it back home and do a celebration song with Summer Belongs to You. It shows us a very powerful lesson that summer is to be enjoyed. As a kid, teen, or adult. Doesn't really matter. And yes, Jeremy does come back, thankfully. Because that girl, I think it said something about, can't remember exactly. And while everybody's back, Perry's still not. And it ends with Perry and the waiter wanting to ask him if he wants his with or without sugar. I make a good Perry chatter. I'll do it again. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep those video suggestions coming. I will get to them. And remember, summer belongs to you.